To every man there openeth a way and ways and a way. And the high soul climbs the highway, while the low soul gropes the low. And in between on the misty flats, the rest drift to and fro. But to every man there openeth a highway and a low, and every man decideth the way his soul shall go. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods there be for my most unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this veil of doubt and fear looms but the terror of the shade, and yet the passing of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how strait the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. You are the captain of your soul. If you think you're beaten, you are. If you think you dare not, then you don't. If you'd like to win, but you think you can't, it's almost a sense that you won't. If you think you'll lose, you've lost. For out in the world you'll find success begins with a fellow's will. It's all a state of mind. For many a race is lost, ere even a race is run, and many a coward fails ere even his fight's begun. Think big and your deeds will grow. Think small and you'll fall behind. Think that you can and you will. It's all in a state of mind. If you think you're outclassed, you are. You have to think high to rise. You have to believe in yourself to ever win a prize. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the one who wins is the fellow who thinks he can. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, work day and night for it, give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, if only desire of it makes you quite mad enough never to tire of it, makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it, if life seems all empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and you dream is about it, if gladly you'll sweat for it, fret for it, plan for it, lose all of your fear of God or man for it, if you'll simply go after that thing that you want with all your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, confidence, stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famished and gaunt, nor sickness nor pain of body or brain can turn you away from that thing that you want, if dogged and grim you beseech and beset it, whoever you are, you will get it. Yesterday's gone. It was only a dream. Of the past there is not but remembrance. Tomorrow's but a vision thrown on hope's screen, a will-o'-the-wisp, a mere semblance. Why mourn and grieve over yesterday's ills and paint memory's picture with sorrow? Why worry and fret, for worrying kills over things that won't happen tomorrow? Yesterday's gone. It's never returned. Peace to its ashes and calm. Tomorrow no human has ever discerned. Still faith, hope, and trust are its balm. This moment is all that I have as my own, to use well or waste as I may. But I know that my future depends alone on the way that I live today. This moment my past and my future I form, I may make them whatever I choose, by the deeds and acts that I now perform, by the words and thoughts that I use. So I fear not the future, nor mourn over the past, for I do all I'm able today. living each present moment as though 'twere my last. Perhaps it is. Who can say? The human will, that force unseen, the offspring of a deathless soul, can you await any goal? The walls of granite intervene. You will be what you will be. Let failure find its false content in that poor word environment, but spirit scorns it and is free. It masters time, it conquers space, it cows that boastful trickster chance, and bids the tyrant circumstance uncrown and fill a servant's place. There is no chance, no destiny, no fate can circumvent, hinder, or control the firm resolve of a determined soul. Gifts count for nothing. Will alone is great. All things give way before it, sooner or late. What obstacle can stay the mighty force of the sea-seeking river in its course, or cause the ascending orb of day to wait? Each well-born soul must win what it deserves. Let the fools prate of luck. The fortunate is he whose constant purpose never swerves, whose slightest action or inaction serves the one great aim. Why, even death himself stands still and waits, an hour sometimes, for such a will. The lion strode down the halls of hell. Across his path grim shadows fell, of many a mine nameless shape, monsters dripping, jaws agape. Then the darkness shuddered with scream and yell as the lion stalked down the halls of hell. We live in an artificial state of society. There is not the rugged, vital, aggressive type of man now as of old. Members of your civilized social order are emasculated, as it were, if comparison is made with the natural man. We see vanity, foppery, effeminacy on all sides. There is a fawning attitude and a sinking of individuality. It is a tragedy. If my views should shock or concern you, then I simply ask, why should I be shackled by the cottony bands which most men allow to hold themselves in everlasting subjection? Why may I not dispel these gossamer threads of foolish tradition and maudlin sentiment which a mere breath of intellectual effort will scatter to the skies? Well, do you, punk?